Hey everyone! Welcome to Smart Money Explained. Today we're diving into one of the most crucial steps in personal finance, budgeting. I know budgeting might not sound exciting, but trust me, getting control of your budget can seriously change your life. It's the first step to building financial freedom, reducing stress, and having more breathing room in your bank account. Stick around, because I'm breaking down a super simple approach to budgeting that anyone can start today. So why budget? A lot of people think budgeting is about restricting yourself, but really it's the opposite. Think of budgeting as giving every dollar a purpose. When you know where your money is going, it's easier to save, invest, and make smarter spending choices. Plus, budgeting helps you avoid that end of the month, "Where did all my money go?" feeling. The first step is tracking your income and expenses. You can't make a budget if you don't know what's coming in and going out each month. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. Grab a notebook, use a spreadsheet, or try a budgeting app. Just write down every source of income, like your paycheck, side hustles, or extra cash. Example, let's say you bring home $2,500 after taxes. List that as your monthly income. Next, go through your expenses. Think rent, utilities, groceries, streaming services, every single thing. For this step, I highly recommend using apps like Empower or YNAB, which make tracking super easy. You can learn more in the links in the description if you're interested in trying them out. A common mistake here is overlooking small daily expenses, like that $5 coffee or random snack purchases. They add up fast. By tracking even these small amounts, you get a more accurate view of your spending. Once you know what's coming in and going out, it's time to categorize. Group your expenses into needs and wants. Needs are essentials, like rent, groceries, and bills. Wants are things like eating out, shopping, or entertainment. This step shows if you're overspending on non-essentials. For example, if you're spending $300 a month on takeout, but only $150 on groceries, that might be an area where you can cut back. Try cooking a few more meals at home and see the extra cash add up. Another common pitfall here is mistaking wants for needs. Be honest with yourself. Sometimes what we label as needs are actually wants. Getting clear on this can make a huge difference. Now, set realistic financial goals. Do you want to save for a vacation? Build an emergency fund? Pay off debt? Goals give you a reason to stick to your budget. Start small if you need to. Saving even $50 a month adds up. Let's say you want to save $600 over the next 6 months for a small trip. If you cut out one coffee a day, you could reach that goal without even noticing the change. One popular approach to budgeting is the 50-20-20-10 rule. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes to needs, 20% to wants, 20% to savings or debt, and 10% to tithings or donations. It's a helpful guideline, especially if you're new to budgeting. Using our $2,500 example, you'd aim to allocate $1,250 to needs, $500 to wants, $500 to savings or debt repayment, and $250 to tithings and donations. Adjust as needed, but try to stick close to these percentages. And if you're using an app like Personal Capital or YNAB, these categories can be customized, making it easier to track and adjust. Let me share a quick story to show how powerful budgeting can be. Meet Taylor, a 28-year-old who always felt like money was slipping through her fingers. She decided to track her spending, cut out unnecessary wants, and use the 50-20-20-10 rule. Within 6 months, Taylor saved enough to pay off her credit card debt and even started a small vacation fund, just by following these basic budgeting steps. The last step is to review and adjust. Your income and expenses might change, so check in with your budget monthly. Maybe you got a raise or your rent went up. Update your budget to reflect these changes. This keeps things flexible and helps you stay on track. Pro tip, set a monthly money date with yourself. Just 15-20 minutes to review how you did and make adjustments as needed. There are some great tools out there to help with budgeting, so let's quickly compare a few. Empower offers free expense tracking and connects to your accounts, but it also includes powerful tools for investment tracking and long-term financial planning. YNAB, You Need a Budget, is ideal if you want to give every dollar a job, which is great for detailed, hands-on budgeting. And for those who like full control, a spreadsheet might work best. If you're interested in trying out Empower or YNAB, check out my links below. They make budgeting and financial planning so much easier. Let's walk through a quick sample budget using the 50-20-20-10 rule. If you have a monthly income of $5,000, you'd set aside $2,500 for needs, $1,000 for wants, $1,000 for savings or debt repayment, and $500 for tithing and donations. This approach makes budgeting less overwhelming and shows you exactly where your money should go. To recap, start by tracking your income and expenses. Categorize your spending into needs and wants. Set realistic goals, apply the 50-20-20-10 rule, and review regularly. And here are a few bonus tips. Set a reminder to check your budget monthly, add any impulse purchases to a 24-hour waitlist, and adjust your budget if your income changes. There you have it, a beginner-friendly guide to budgeting. By following these steps, you'll gain control over your finances and start building a better future. If you would like to learn more about using a budgeting app, check out the links for Empower and YNAB in the description. They really make budgeting easier. If this video helped you, please subscribe for more finance tips every week. Drop a comment if you're new to budgeting or share any tips you found helpful. Let's grow our financial knowledge together.